Hello everyone, welcome back to Vex's Patreon server. My name is Fudce, and I'm going to show you something interesting today. I've not been in any videos for a while, because I've been working on a few things. And as you can see, that's my tunnel there. I think I've shown back before. I've actually labelled it Fudce's Base and a Booty Hole Store. But I actually think the Booty Hole Store is actually getting a little bit redundant now, because of something else I've been working on. Oh, I do like that banner. Whose banner is that? No idea. Let's have a quick look, see if it's labelled. Nope, not labelled anywhere. No idea whose banner it is. But as we go through there, Tinker's Hobbit Hole. I had a huge array of people on the server actually recently with the edition of Vex's most recent video talking about a Patreon server. And I've been busy at work. As you can see, I extended the tunnel a little bit. This lava and stone design is mine. I've copied the design down there, but I added lava. Need to do something with ceiling, but that's less of a problem. As you can see, my banner is here. As you got Fudce's Villager Breeding Project. And I like the design of the tunnel as well. I originally decided to have it open with just the fences, but looks like you can actually walk through them. If they don't connect, you can walk through them, and you actually walk off the edge. I'll create this nice tunnel. The U-turn up there is because there's another tunnel which would interrupt this one if I went that route, and either have to do a chicane or a U-turn. And since I had to go down anyway, I decided to go with the U-turn design. Just going to quickly eat my chicken. And through this thing, get ready for loads and loads of noises. Welcome to the Villager Breeding Project by Fudce. That's a pit of oblivion there. And we have this here for a very good reason. This is a very secure place. Although it seems to be less secure because we've got villagers on the loose now. This is my Villager Breeding Project. This was originally going to be for villagers as well, but it's got pigs there now. Got loads of villager pens up here. There's rails everywhere because we're in housing villagers. These villagers, I'm probably going to move over there at some point. Up there, now as you may recognise this design, it's actually Doc M's villager breeder from Minecraft Season 5. Slight modification because on this server, mob griefing is off. Now that's a good thing when it comes to creepers. It's not actually out of that, it's actually separate. It's a good thing mob griefing is off for creepers because less creeper explosions. But it's a bad thing because villagers don't harvest crops. Villagers don't pick up crops. So the only way to get villagers to breed is to trade with them. Which is why this is now all raw. But as you can see, I've started building a wall around the area. And you can tell from noise, I've actually got villager sounds down, but they're still making a right racket. But I've been building a few amenities. I've got a huge reed farm, got this carrot farm there. It was originally potatoes as well, but we've got carrots purely because of pigs now. And the most important guy is Whiskey Tango Foxtrot. Apologies over the spelling of whiskey. I'm about used to speaking to Americans, but I've spelt it the American or Irish way rather than the British way. The Whiskey Tango Foxtrot is the culmination of our work. It's got an okay paper trade. It's got a pretty crap projectile protection 2 book. Books for emerald, emeralds for compass, emeralds for bookshelf, written books for emerald, emerald for clock, emerald for glass. We got 8 emeralds for Fortune 1, and most importantly, book and 18 emeralds for Mending. And that's what those are as well. We have a Mending villager. What is this guy anyway? Who are you? You are a toolsmith. You have a fish and stone breaking shovel. you'll have an efficiency pick, you have an efficiency 2 pick, and your axe. Where's my tool with here? Not armor, tool with. I think it's this one, isn't it? Yep. It's also got a pick available. This pit goes down to hoppers. I have to apologise, somebody died down there once and lost their stuff. I think it was actually Cake who died there. Up here I'm building another storage area, incomplete. All these chests should have anything in them. Correct. And down here is a broken device. Whoever keeps breaking my stuff, please stop. In fact, I'm going to replace the glass here because it shouldn't be this glass. Actually, I will replace all glass with this because this glass actually looks nicer. Or somebody else is there trading. It's Balls Gamer, BG. Balls is one of the guys who's been helping me with this. I'm also proud actually of my trap here because of these zombies will actually just fall down there. I don't think there's any zombies nearby to come and... Oh, there we are. Anyway, because the zombies will fall down here, I get trapped. And you go down here, kill them. You get experience. And your loot collects down here. Standard design. It's very good for keeping things safe. You also got this design here. The oh, here we are. There we are, that's fun. You also got the patented... well, not really that patented. Go away, you. Villager zombie trap. You open the gate here. You go through. And you reopen it for a zombie to go through. As the zombie goes through, close behind him. Because there's rail here, the zombie won't want to go up here. So you can just go up here, go through there, and you are safe. I've also been cooking some stuff. I need to put some more fuel in there for the charcoal. In fact, I'll probably get some from base. And this area is wholly, completely inaccessible to zombies. That's why I sort of call it the villager breeding compound at times. I heard a witch then. Actually, yeah, there's definitely a witch somewhere. No idea where. Oh well. And it is not completely inaccessible to zombies because that guy can get in. So much so, I'm actually going to... do that to stop villagers. Oh, there's a witch down there. You die now, witch. And unfortunately, I didn't quite get her in time for fire resistance potion. I'm going to extend that wall around the farm there so it can't fall into a farm. Around a reed farm, and I'm not quite sure how far I'm going to put it. Just pop on the wall here. I might make it go around the full mountain here, around here, around there, around the compound itself, keeping the lake inside the compound. And that down there, I wasn't there at the time, but apparently Balls was trying to trap a few zombie villagers down there. And he done balls it up. But this is the villager breeding project. This is why there's not been any videos this week. because I've been way too busy. BG's been improving his stuff. He's been probably making some bucks actually. At the moment I'm trying to get to level 33. That's what I need in order to put mending on my diamond hacks. And I might as well explain how some of this works actually, because I've got plenty of time, so let's head up top here. What you do, classic design up here, you have a villager up there, that villager is in the village. Of course, yeah, I lent balls with my pick, my spare efficiency 4 pick. That villager is the only villager in the village. The village is defined as the 6 doors. They are 6 doors because the doors have got more air blocks above them and the 5 spaces outside. For instance, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. Then here I've got 2 air blocks behind. So this is defined as a legal door, and we've got 6 of them. And there's 1 villager, and so the villager who is in range of that guy thinks this is an incomplete village. There could be more villagers in this village. I think it's got something like 6 doors. Don't know the maths. Probably something like 3 or 4 villagers can be in there. And so any villagers in range of a village, we'll try and repopulate it. Oh. Why have we got open traps here? Oh well. Oh, thank you. And so these villagers would want to breed with that guy up there. Like John Butcher there. And where's Hannibal gone? Lost him. Hannibal. Now you can actually name villagers. There's 2 ways to do it mainly. Well, 3 ways technically. The first way is name them as a baby. If you name a villager as a baby, if they don't have any traits, you can just right click them with a name tag and they're named. You can name them as a zombie villager. When they transform, they keep the name. And the third way is have somebody else access the villager when you name them. That way, you can't right click them to trade with them, so you right click them with a name tag, names them. Anyway, there are those villagers. And villagers can be wanting to trade in several different ways. They can have an inventory of food. If a villager is fed, they will want to breed. Ways that villagers can get food is they can harvest crops, you can throw food at them. Those are 2 main ways. Farmer villagers want to harvest stuff. And so when you try and throw food at them, they will normally pick it up. Because mob griefing is off, they won't do that because it's considered griefing by picking up a block you've thrown at them. The only other way to make them willing to breed is to trade with them. Whenever you get the sparkles on a villager, when the trades unlock, several things happen. First of all, where trades unlock. If they have any available trading slots, the next one will open. So just quickly get out this villager, zombie, whatever. First things that happen is their trade will unlock. The second thing is they will become willing to breed. There you are, there's one. Any villager which has had that happen to them is now willing to breed. Now, it will happen when you do their last available trade for the first time. Or when you trade for them for the first time. It always happens at that point. Otherwise, it's like a 20% chance. Now, if you've got multiple villagers who are willing to breed in the same area, you're more likely to get a villager breeding and getting a new baby. This design now works with villager babies running underneath here. These trapdoors, if they're open, they'll fall through into the area down below. Oops, sorry, BG, I did some experience then. Now, in docks, he had them all flowing into a corner and a railway track to pick them out. I couldn't get that one to work no matter how much I tried, so I did a central flow into an underground recovery area. And one thing I've noticed is the underground recovery area is devoid of a rail cart, which it needs. I may put a book down here actually with instructions for this actually, so it's also devoid of a rail. I normally keep my rails in here, yep. It has to be a powered rail actually, thinking about it. I think the reason why people did this is to stop villagers escaping. But that's impossible because they won't escape from this area. So what you do, you put the rail cart on that rail there. To pick up the zombie, pick up a villager, they fall down here, and then in this free wop. You flip this switch, rail cart will move consistently back and forward and should eventually pick up the villager. It'll come to rest there. And what you do then is you flip the switch, you put a rail down there, if I do this, and when you flip the switch now, keep going back and forward until you press this button, in which case it'll go there. I'm not going to do that now, I'm just going to quickly remove the rail, reflip the switch. You need to do that in order, otherwise you just push all the blocks up. Put rail back there for safekeeping and turn the machine off. When the button is pressed, the villager pops up here, goes up here, and gets into the holding area where this villager is now. This librarian with Literacy 2, Aqua Affinity, and Respiration 2. You can then flip this switch here for it to come out here. That switch here will actually cause something else to happen. This switch is for when transferring villagers from here. And eventually the zombie villagers will head over here into one of these holding pens. I will be putting a book down there explaining how the mechanism works at some point. For now, what I'm after carrots. There we are. As I go into a pigsty. And breed, 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 and breed. Now the reason why having pigs is a good idea is because the butchers up there are the best traders. But it is possible to get them fully locked out except for one trade, which is the raw pork chops. And that's the only way we can get raw pork chops on the server, is killing pigs. Got an emerald chest there, which has been used. In case of emergency, use that emerald. That villager will be leaving here soon because this is going to be a storage area. Oh, experience, thank you. Now I'm going to pop the carrots back in there. And I'm pretty sure that's everything I've got to show you around here, really. Yep, as you can see, I've got a few blocks here and there with basic storage. I definitely need an armor chest. I need to probably go down here and kill stuff down here. Until a little bit earlier, this was actually one of the best areas in the game for farm experience. Not quite as good as the Ender because I've actually built that now. You got a few pork chops, bit of other food. Oh, what's Ball's showing me? Let's have a quick look. Probably typing something. Okay, is this the only guy with protection? According to my notes in my villager book, We should have a protection 2 for 31. We should have prot 2 for 31. Also for 41 and a prot 1 guy, I believe. Okay. Trying to find that guy for balls. Okay, luck, law, punch, affinity. We're labelling up the villagers quite nicely. Fire prot, power, and fortune, punch. Okay. Nah, it's just that one guy then. So yeah, fire protection, thorns, and protection 2 for 31, yeah. Unless the guy up there's got it. And so that has been the new area. I'll just quickly pearl up here. Get out of the area here. You can see it nice and quickly down there. To quickly do that so you don't see that. And so this has been my villager breeding project. I actually quite like the area, the way it looks. I also like the fact it's very nice and quiet now. You just see BG down there going up and down. It's quite a surreal place. Vex has actually introduced a new dungeon recently. I may go and have a look at that at some point, probably tomorrow or the day after. But for now, I'm going to leave it at that, call it a night. I keep taking screenshots for some reason. And I'm going to put my shield back on. And pearl back to BG. Bye bye.